Hi, everybody. Today we'll be talking about how to do a conjoint analysis. So, what is a conjoint analysis? It's a statistical technique used in market research to understand how customers value different attributes of products or services. It breaks down any product into a set of features or components, which ultimately impact how the customers perceive the product and the perceived value of the product. So in this question, we're given consumer preferences for a carpet cleaner. They've given us design, price, approval in the form of yes or no, guarantee in the form of yes or no, and they've also ranked each design. So there's three kinds of designs, or say three levels of design. There's level A, B, C. And over here in the question, it says take one as reference level to compare the attributes. So here we're taking C as our reference. And similarly, there's three different pricing levels, 1.19, 1.139, and 1.59, where we'll be taking 1.159 as our reference. So to start off with, let's code the values given here. So we'll start with design A. In design A, the formula here is using an if function. Open the bracket, select the cell is equal to, in quotes, A, capital A, comma. If this value is actually equal to A, that is, if this value is true, then the value allocated to it would be 1, comma. If it's false, 0, close the bracket, enter. And now we just have to drag this down. Okay, so the areas where you see 1 is where the design is actually A. 0 stands for either B or C. Now you do the same thing with designs B and D as well. Is equal to, in quotes, capital D, comma 1, comma 0, close the bracket, enter. And drag that one down as well. We don't do it for C because it's our reference level. Now we do the same. We have to code price level 1.19. Go to equal to. We don't need quotes here since it's a numerical value, 1.19. You can write that directly, 1, comma 0. Enter. Right. Next, we do price level 1.39. Over here, it's equal to if, open bracket, select this cell, equal to 1.39, 1, comma 0, and drag that one down as well. Now that we're done with this, we also have to code the yeses and nos. So for approval and penalties. Approval is equal to this. Select again, and this time is equal to, in quotes, yes. It's in quotes because it's not a numerical value. So we do the same. Penalty. Is equal to 0 and enter. Now drag these down to apply the formula to the rest of the cell. So finally, we have to do something called a rank reversal. So to conduct a rank reversal, Let's understand a small logic first. Let's just say there's 10 people who have scored 10 different scores on an exam and they're ranked in 10 positions. The person who scored, let's say, fifth rank, the person who got fifth rank, when we look at it backwards, like if we're giving the 10th rank person the first rank, when we look at it backwards, you'd notice that the person who received fifth rank would actually place at sixth rank when it's reversed. So the formula for that is equal to maximum, and you have to select all these values. So we're basically taking the maximum here, which is 18, minus the current value, which is the current rank, plus 1. And this formula applies no matter how many ranks you have and what, despite what maximum or minimum value is there. Enter. And you drag that down. So these are the reversed ranks. Okay, so these values, this value has to be locked. And you can do that by clicking on F4. This is the right formula, and you just have to drag it. And now everything is cool. What we have to do now is understand that this rank reversal part is the y range, and this part, this entire part, is our x range. So now we're going to do a basic regression test on this. Go to insert, go to data, and then go to data analysis. Scroll down, find regression, click on regression. The input range for y would be rank reversal, and click on labels because we have a label there. Input x range is this whole area here. Select the entire part, and your output range you can have in the same sheet if you'd like. Output range right here, and click on OK. Okay, now we got this summary output with regression statistics, etc. So here, the important parts to look at are the coefficients. The coefficient is basically used in order for us to find out the most important attribute here. So in order to do that, here's what we have to do. We have design, and we have three kinds of design. We have A, we have B, and C. Write that down, and then write down their coefficients, which can be copy pasted from here. So for A equals, I can just refer that to this cell here, enter. For B, it's going to refer that cell, enter. And for C, since we did not consider it, it's 0. Similarly, do the same for the price. There are three price values, 1.19, 1.3, 1.39, and 1.59. Similarly, just add their coefficients as well. Is equal to enter, is equal to reference that cell and enter. And this one would be 0 because this is our standardized or the reference level. Okay. And finally, for the and guarantee as well. So this part is yes. This part is no. Yes. No. So for yes, we have to again just reference this coefficient. And the rest is 0 and because we have not considered. Now, finally, after this, what we are supposed to do is find the range. Find the range between three of these values. These three values. So, we're here to do equal to range. No. So, the formula for range is maximum minus minimum. So, we do maximum, open the parentheses, select all three, enter. Sorry. And minus minimum, open the parentheses, select the same three, close the bracket, and enter. So here we've got 8, and we do the same thing here, is equal to max function, open brackets, select all three, close bracket, minus minimum, open bracket, sorry, open bracket, select all three, close, that gives us 7.667 approximately. And here it's equal to max, select 2. We only have 2 here. Select that, close, minus minimum, select these two, enter, over here 2 equal to maximum minus minimum of the same range, enter. Okay, so according to these values that we've received here, okay, we have one last part to do, which is sum of the range. So this is the range. Now we have to find sum of the range, which we can just do by a simple addition. Sum of one. Yeah. Okay, so 21.666 something 7 is our sum of range. And after that, we're supposed to find the level of importance. Level of importance is found by doing range divided by sum of range. Now, range divided by sum of range. So for design, it's equal to 8 divided by 21.6667. That gives us 0.369. And here for price, it's equal to this value right here divided by the sum. Enter, that's 0.353846. And here it's equal to 1.5 divided by the sum. And here it's equal to 4.5 divided by the sum. The highest value here is of design, which I will highlight right now. So according to this conjoint analysis, design is the most important attribute to take into consideration, and this matters for the consumers the most. They prefer design the most. And what you can do is you can also find the second most important part, which is price, because it's ranked at 0. It gave us a level of importance of 0.3538. And then the third most important one is obviously guarantee. And the last one is approval. Thank you for watching.